Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. Children, now we will do vocabulary. Homonyms. Words that have same sound but different spellings and meanings are called homonyms or homophones. वो words जिन same sound होता है लेकिन spelling different होती है, meaning भी different होती है, they are called homonyms or homophones. Now read the following homonyms. First, abject, object. Abject, hopeless, extreme. She was brought up in an abject poverty. Object, thing. Light can pass through a transparent object. Now second is accept, accept. Accept, to receive. The manager didn't accept my application. Accept, leaving out. I can write all languages except Chinese. Next is advise, advice. Advice, counsel. They don't like my advice. Advise, to give advice. It is unwise to advise the fool. Next is affect, effect. Affect, to act upon. Heavy drinking didn't affect his health. And effect, result. Is there any side effect of this medicine? Next is angel and angle. Angel, a messenger from heaven. Abu bin Adim saw an angel in his dream. Angle, meeting point of two lines. Can you draw a right angle? Next is aunt and aunt. Ant, an insect. An ant cannot lift a heavy weight. Aunt, uncle's wife. My aunt is a religious lady. Next is bear and bear. Bear and bear. Now bear, tolerate. I cannot bear with his cruelty. I saw a bear, an animal, in the zoo. Now next is beer. Beer is a wine. Beer. Beer is injurious to health. Next is birth and birth. Now birth, sleeping place in the train. I reserved a berth in the train. And birth, being born. He is blind by birth. Next is check and check. Check, to stop or verify. Please check the spelling of received. Check, a bank slip. He gave me a check of rupees 10,000. Next is sell and sell. Cell, battery. The cell of my watch is weak. And sell, give up for money. I want to sell my bicycle. Next is course and course. Course, path or progress. We must follow the right course. And course, rough. His shirt is made of a coarse cloth. Next is dairy and dairy. Dairy, place of processing milk. We get milk from the dairy. And diary, a notebook. He usually writes the diary at night. Next is dear and dear. Dear, beloved. My parents are dear to me. Deer, an animal. A deer runs very fast. Next is fair and fair. Fair, Good. Thatcher has a fair face. Fair, a price of travelling. The taxi fare is very high in Delhi. Floor and flower. Floor, lower surface of a room. The office is located at the ground floor. And flour, powder. We make chapati with wheat flour. Next, hale and hale. Hale, healthy. My mother is hale and hearty. Hail, frozen rain. The farmers don't like hailstorms. Next, hole and hole. Hole, a hollow place. The rat entered the hole when it saw the cat. And whole, complete. I like to read the whole story. Pray and pray. Pray, ask earnestly for something. They pray to God for knowledge. Pray, a victim. He fell prey to her greediness. Next is right and right. Right, correct. She wrote right answers to all questions. Now write, act of writing. I wanted to write a poem. Next, principal and principal. Principal, head of a school. Mrs. Nancy is the principal of this college. And principal, a fundamental truth. Gandhiji was a man of principles. Next, wait or wait. Wait, stay. Don't wait for me at the bus stop. And wait, heaviness. My weight has increased these days. Next is vendor and wonder. Vendor, move about. Don't try to wander about her house. Wonder, surprise. The Taj Mahal is really a wonder of the architecture. Antonyms. Antonyms are the words that have meaning opposite to each other. आपस में दोनों की meaning अलग होती है. Now look at the list of some antonyms. Now word is above, antonym is below. Absent, present. Ascent, descent. Advance, retreat. Allow, forbid. Ascent, descent. Analysis, synthesis. Boom, slump. Bona fide, malefied. Base, noble. Baseless, real. Bind, loosen. Blame, praise. Bless, curse. Boon, ban. Cheerful, gloomy. Compulsory, optional. Exterior, interior. Emigrant, immigrant. Elevation, depression. Foreign, native. Fictitious, real. Fame, defame. Flexible, rigid. Frank, reserved. Fact, fiction. Guilty, innocent. Gather, scatter. Next is glory, shame. Gentle, violent. Host, guest. Hurt, heal. Harsh, gentle. Hope, despair. Help, hinder. Hollow, solid. Heaven, hell. Import, export. Inferior, superior. Industrious, lazy. Justify, condemn. King, subjects. Loose, tight. Later, former. Liberate, enslave. Same, different. Motion, rest. Marriage, celibacy. Material, spiritual. Maximum, minimum. Major, minor. Native, foreign. Neutral, partial. Natural, artificial. Now word is gain. Antonym, loss. Generous, mean. Gentle, rough. General, particular. Gradual, sudden. Quiet, noisy. Quick, slow. Rude, polite, ripe, raw, resist, summit, remember, forget, retail, wholesale, relative, absolute, sympathy, antipathy, strange, familiar, straight, broad, sacred, profane, saint, sinner, servant, master, sink, float, tense, relaxed, triumph, defeat, terrestrial, celestial, tainted, pure, temporal, spiritual, tranquil, disturbed, truth, falsehood, tell, conceal, teach, learn, trivial, important, thesis, antithesis, tight, slake, transparent, opaque. Next is often, seldom, ordinary, rare, obey, disobey, praise, blame, promote, demote, ugly, beautiful, use, misuse, victory, defeat, virtue, wise, vague, clear, vacant, occupied, voluntary, compulsory, variable, constant, vertical, horizontal, vanguard, rearguard, vulgar, refined, violent, gentle, venturesome, timid, vital, immaterial, vicious, languid, volunteer, desert, violently, gently, richness, poverty, wise, foolish, wide, narrow, win, loss, vex, vain, wake, sleep, worry, comfort, warm, cool, war, peace, wisdom, ignorance, wisely, foolishly. Next is tolerance, intolerance, top, bottom, urban, rural, upper, lower, unite, separate, useful, useless, warmly, coldly, young, old, yield, resist, youth, old, zeal, indifference, zenith, nadir. Now next, synonyms. Synonyms are the words that have the same meaning or almost similar meaning. Similar की same meaning होती है and almost the meaning is similar. Look at the list of some synonyms. Word is aim and synonym is motive, target. Next is admit, accept, confess. Alter, modify, change. Build, make, erect. Costly, precious, priceless. Holy, sacred, divine. Seldom, rarely, hardly. Nil, zero, cipher. Downfall, ruin, wreck. Agree, consent, assent. Begin, commence, start. Brave, bold, daring. Peaceful, calm, quiet. Intelligent, clever, skillful. Common, ordinary, usual. Construct, build, make. Dangerous, harmful, risky. Entire, whole, total. Joy, happiness, pleasure. Essential, necessary, needful. Safe, secure, guarded. Silent, quite, still. Suitable, proper, appropriate. Uneasy, disturbed, restless. Kind, generous, liberal. Gentle, polite and modest. Now similes and comparisons. As black as coal, as bright as day, as bold as lion, as clear as a day, as cheerful as a lark, as fair as a rose, as fast as a hare, as grave as a judge, as hard as a stone, as proud as a peacock. As quick as thought, as sweet as honey, as gentle as a lamb, as silly as a sheep, as white as a hare, as red as blood, as green as grass, as busy as a bee, as gold, as busy as a bee, as cold as ice, as cunning as a fox, as cool as a cucumber, as dry as a dust, as firm as a rock, as fierce as a tiger, as good as gold, as heavy as lead, as merry as a cricket, as obstinate as a mule, as stupid as a donkey, as slow as a snail, as regular as a clock, as pale as death, as sure as death, as soft as butter, as smooth as velvet, as still as a grave, as vain as a peacock, as wise as Solomon, as sharp as a razor, as rich as a Jew, as hungry as a hawk, as graceful as a swan, as easy as ABC, as playful as kitten. Now, animal babies. Elephant, calf, tiger, cub, bear, cub, deer, fawn, lion, cub, cow, calf, horse, foal, colt and filly, kangaroo, joy, goat, kid, sheep, lamb, fox, cub, rabbit, leveret, eagle, eaglet, swan, cygnet, duck, duckling, cat, kitten, goose, gooseling, frog, tadpole. Now animal sounds. As, donkey, brays, calf, bleats, cock, crows, cricket, chirp, goose, cackles or gabbles, hen, clucks, swan, cries, sparrow, chirps, bear, growls, monkey, gibbers, cat, mews, owl, hoofs, duck, quacks, elephant, trumpets, fox, barks, snake, hisses, camel, trumpet, mouse, squeaks, peacock, screams, vulture, screams, jackal, howls, hyena, laughs, ox, bellows, raven, crows. And next, goat, bleats, frog, croaks, lamb, bleats, pigeon, coos, ape, gibbers, fly, buzzes, bull, bellows, bee, hums, lark, sings, parrot, talks, eagle, screams, lion, roars, dog, barks, sheep, bleats, nightingale, wabbles, wolf, howls, swallow, twitters, horse, neighs, kite, screams, dove, coos, turkey, gobbles, hawk, screams. Now movements of animals. Elephant, ambies, owl, flits, crow, flaps, frog, hops or jumps, wolf, lopes, lion, prowls, cat, stalks, cock, stirs, eagle, swoops, duck, whittles, monkey, climbs, sparrow, flits, kangaroo, hops, rabbit, leaps, bear, lumbers, bull, runs, mouse, scampers, donkey, trots, lark, soars, horse, trots. Now I hope it is clear to you. It's time to revise. You can revise it.